Excuse me. All right. Welcome to day 532 of the journey begins. Testing audio. All right. Our mixer is picking it up, but doesn't. Make sure that's loaded. Looks like that should be coming through now. Testing. Testing. All right. Perfect. Oh. Oh, that's right. So we are in day 532 of the journey begins. We are at our little ice collecting area just outside of Overmorrow. We are live on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. We play on PC, Switch, mobile, and Chromebook. Although it sounds like that might be reduced by one. It sounds like Google is going to merge Chrome OS and Android. We are going to probably collect some rockets and then hover Inkwood and continue work on our ravine over there. Our streamer in the other ear is Scotsman UK over on Twitch. I think that covers most of our for anyone that's a regular, we have switched up our look-hand panel. So we'll probably switch this up every couple days or so, just to kind of see what I like, what everyone else likes, and see what kind of middle ground we agree on. Most things I don't care too much about. I mean, the main focus is the game. So Minecraft, satisfactory right now. But if people want to see more information, likes, follows, the nature, whether it's all the time, none of the time, redeemable by points, that kind of thing. If anybody has thoughts on that, you're more than welcome to put that kind of thing in chat of what you want to see. And I will do my best to accommodate as many quests as possible. Provided it's something I can do and something that will add value to the stream. All right, so we're just going to pop that in there. So we need a lot of ice. So we have a little bit of a collection system below us, and we also have what's in here. So we should probably organize this a little bit. I don't like being knocked around in general. I kind of understand it. But things like that where you're trying to place it and pull it out, I think maybe it could be a bit of an exploit, but if you have a chest open, you can't get pushed around. But that would be nice. Oh, yeah, see, we got all that, so it fills up pretty quickly, so we're not going to do this today, but off stream sometimes we'll come up here and chill, literally, I guess, and collect some ice, and all right. We don't need your help. So let's grab this and go back here, and then we're going to fly down and grab our more rockets. And then we're going to head over to Inkwood. And we're going to shoot for about an hour and a half today, minimum. So things are going well. We might push it to 2 hours. And, if anything comes up, we'll put it closer to the hour and a half. But that's the plan for today. Let's go over here. I think we have some rocket supplies stored. I don't think we have too much extra on us. Good. Yeah, our inventory is pretty open. So we should be able to... Let's just set our sleep spawn there. Make sure that I know where we're going to spawn back, because I forget where our last one was. Good. Right. So we need to go get some more sugar cane because it's getting low. We have plenty of gunpowder probably. But our sugar cane should be up here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Let's collect some sugar. Eventually we'll automate this, or we'll build another sugar cane farm somewhere else and automate that, and this is just kind of a manual thing. Purple heart like the stream. Thank you very much. Appreciate the like and welcome in. How's the Wednesday going? And any Minecraft projects yourself? Or general gaming? Oh, thank you for the rose as well. There it goes. I did catch the acknowledgement screen there. Looks like that's fixed. A little short, so I might want to lengthen that up. Thank you for the rose as well, Purple Heart. Okay, sounds like our earbud battery is what we monitor the stream. If that cuts out, then we'll have to just rely on stream if the audio gets garbled or anything. We haven't had issues in a while, knock on wood, but you never know when the gremlins come out. Okay, so we'll drop off these supplies, because that way if we do this every so often, we'll have more than that will help us down the road. Our past self trying to help our future self. Our current self, I guess. Okay. Oh. Before we head over to Inkwood, let's go over here, because I think these are the shulkers that we keep forgetting to bring over. So let's make sure this is what we need. Yeah, so I think it's these two. Perfect. Yeah, this way we can bring a little bit more stone and diorite and dirt and stuff back. We have 3 we can use. Okay. With this one, do we have 4? Yeah, do that. That'll give us 4. Yeah, why not? We'll deal with that later. All right, heading over to Inkwood now. And I liked the background before. It gave it a nice panel, but I also kind of like the floating nature now. I think it will hide less of the game and it's a little bit cleaner. But if anyone has any thoughts on that, let me know. Because I'm looking at it on an OBS. So it's scaled down, so it's hard to read some of the text. I was trying to cover up the position, or at least make it so that would be a section in the left-hand panel, but that covers probably almost a third of the screen, maybe a little bit less. I'm trying to expose more of the game and just putting relevant information. If we could come up with more creative ways and have 4 corners and just have smaller pieces of information, or organize it across the top and sides, and then probably the way to save the most space, I guess, is starting at the bottom of the position coordinates and then having like a diagonal line from the bottom of that to the top of the screen. So if you imagined a rectangle that covered up that, and then a smaller rectangle running from that to the right hand side of the screen. Oh, yes. Where's our. Oh, this way. We lost track and we went the wrong direction. I think this is our lake. Part of it. So somewhere over here should be our. Yeah, that's a village we were getting villagers from. So it should be. Okay, so it's. There it is. There it is. There is Inkwood. We'll land here and finish that thought. But if we look at the Twitch followers and then the coordinates behind it, that's kind of the shape that I'm thinking of using for information at the top of the screen. That way we preserve more of the game screen, but we can get that information that we want at the top. At least that's the thought. So yeah, whoever has other ideas, let me know. Oops, let's put some of this down. That's one thing that would be nice too is, oh, hey, Art Motion, how's it going? Welcome in. If empty shulkers, at least even of the same color, although any empty shulker would be nice. Being able to quick pick that would be fantastic. How's the Wednesday going, Art Motion, and any Minecraft projects yourself? Hey, Fish, welcome in. I'm going a little bit of a later start than we wanted, but we were playing around with our left-hand panel, if you remember from yesterday. Minecraft theme of it too, and maybe we can bring that back, but I like how clean it is now as well. That's okay, Fish. Okay. As long as you make it and want to be here is okay with me. I am probably about a half hour, 45 minutes later. Well, thank you for the offer. Oh, that's fine, Fish. Thank you for the offer, Art Motion. If you want to DM me on TikTok with some of the details, I might be able to consider something. The SMP that we're working on, well, the story that I'm trying to build here is kind of priority. So if I can live stream some, maybe. I don't know how many videos I would be able to make or time I could commit. But feel free to hit me up in chat. But these time commitments are a little tight and up in the air, so I don't want to detract from anybody's projects. Be mindful and respectful of that. If we grow enough ourselves and are able to do this full time, then joining other SMPs, at least temporarily, is something I would be open to. Good to be back. Thank you, Fish. I'll check that out after stream. Some of this. What should our goal be today? Can we get down to 57 on the side here? That'd be 3 levels. Well, fun, Fish. Thanks for stopping by for a minute. Appreciate it. Have a fun bike ride. Okay. They sit under here. I think they go. Do they go away or do they just not spawn me? And there we go. Yeah, that sounds something I would be interested in. Yeah, hit me up with more details and we'll see what I can do. Let's put that in. In dirt. Okay. Now let's just sleep. And try some more words and try other things. And as long as the requests are too far away, aren't aggressive, then consider them. And as long as I'm not detracting from anybody's project, so they can come in and go out and not be a cookies, then I'm definitely open to helping a little bit where I can the community. Yeah. So, yeah. We need really. A bigger monitor for my OBS monitor. change the scale on it. The program. This is a square piece with the here, and then we can get back testing audio. Okay, we're gonna unplug and reset our audio for a second. It's sounding perfect. Thank you, Art Motion. Thank you for stopping in, and good luck. I will check my chat messages. Back to you. All right. Again. Oh, we should probably go back and forth instead of just doing. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully this goes. Okay. Oh, it is happening. It sounds a little bit better, but yeah, if anyone else hears garble in the audio, let me know. It doesn't happen too often anymore, but occasionally, it sounds garbled, not quite echoey, but garbled. I'm not sure where it's coming from. We have our buffer and cache maxed out on the Scarlet Solo, and FPS and processing on PS looks great. Average render time 3-4 milliseconds. 0.2% frame drops. 0.1 for lag. Definitely on the nicer side of performance. So not sure what's going on with the audio. Oh, we could take out dirt stone. We can move some of this around. And that allow us to put some of this away. Yeah, okay. But we're not doing water yet, but probably a good idea to keep some gravel on us. Oh, okay. Drop off granite. So we're making pretty good progress here. We just do up and down again. Let's not keep squaring it and just go up and down. Like this. There we go. Grab our dirt and okay. Let's see. If we can just do up and down from the outer wall to the inner wall. Oh, and off stream, we mended our tools and then we used that experience to mend some chainmail armor. So we can't craft that. And we put that in our armor shop, and then we put some shovels that we got from the zombies as well in the tool shop. So that's something that we'll throw in periodically too, is bringing out some of the builds in Overmorrow and Inkwood too, yes. We need to map out some stuff once we're here. As far as our story goes, we have the pieces we need here. We need a saloon here, like a tavern. Right? I think we need a tavern. We definitely have one in Oasis City. I think we have one. I have to read my notes. That was one of the contender ideas, and I don't remember if we actually kept that or if we left the note to change it. But I think it was. I think it was here. Yeah, because here would have been before. Oasis City and before Zero was introduced. So I think they just had a talk here. Yeah. But I need to look over my notes to see what kind of tavern, what kind of feel we want for it, and then framework that out, because we have our depot framed out, we have a little pond framed out. We're working on the ravine and the bridge. Those are the key story points. So after that, everything else just is kind of additional world building. Hello, Ivan. Thank you for the like and welcome in. How's your Wednesday and working on any Minecraft projects or favorite games yourself? Oops. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna have this hole there that we're just gonna have to dig around until that. And if there's any questions on Minecraft or story we're building, streaming setup, gaming in general, feel free to drop those in chat. Also, you know, Legos, food, kind of in that space. Which is another thing. I need to get some Lego video edited today and out. At least schedule it. And then work on another kit so we can start adding that back to back to our YouTube, and then I don't know if we'll stream it unless people want to see Lego streams. I know some people do that. We could work that in maybe. But in any case, it would be nice to have more photos that we can post of our Legos. Oh, and we are inventory wise, so let's go back. Cut that off. Nope. Okay. Oh, perfect. Yeah, back to that point earlier. Like that would be nice, I guess, if I don't know how you would implement it or what the drawbacks would be, but maybe making someone invincible or at least not subject to pushback. Although I guess the thing you'd have to think about there then is if you didn't hear it, how would you know that you're being pushed back is one way, but I'm kind of a fan of the if you have a chest open, you're invincible, but only like that. So yeah, you could pause here, I guess. Because you can't use carrots or fuel while you're in here, so it's not like you could use that to keep pausing and healing in the middle of some kind of fight. It's maybe it would have implications on like PvP, but well, that then I think goes back to what I mentioned before, adding more sand to the box, where anything like that could be a setting. And maybe on normal you keep it on, but if you do PvE mode, then that gets turned off, or hard mode or something. So welcome in, Dr. Pepper. Fantastic name. All right, so let's continue up and down. I think we can go through one more night and then we can then sleep. That way won't have to deal with as many phantoms. We can do that. If find somebody else. Alright, so we'll continue digging this down and we should be able to, yeah, continue this down towards the water. Get all the dirt here. Seven, I think, was our goal, right? So let's set that goal by carving down to that level. Our earbud is dying, so it definitely needs to be charged. Until that happens, we'll continue monitoring. So on that setup, kind of the way we have our stream set up, since we have some filters in the mic to help with noise canceling and things like that, we can't monitor straight from the mic. We don't hear what it actually sounds like. The OBS monitor is slightly delayed, so it's a little distracting, at least for me. So I listen to the stream from a different PC, having the creator panel up. Okay. Yeah, so the audio is a little distracting listening to the monitor in OBS, but listening it to through the Twitch dashboard, like you see, it's delayed, but it's delayed long enough that I can deal with the delay. It's not as distracting. Hello, Loloto. If I'm pronouncing that right, at least somewhere close. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday, and working on any Minecraft project yourself, or have any favorite games you've been playing lately? We were playing Minecraft every day, but on Fridays and Saturdays we're throwing in Satisfactory, and on it's like okay. So so I should call you Miss Like. Okay, remember that. Yeah. Oh yeah, Satisfactory Fridays and Saturdays, Planet Corruptor Sundays. But always open to try other kind of builder simulator style games. And we're working on a ravine around Inkwood here. All of these builds are kind of story back, so everything that we're working on now is part of a story that we're trying to turn into a novel. And then other pieces of it will be part of what we're calling like the builder's journal. That will be on GitLab and free, the journal piece. And then whenever we finish the novel, that'll be hopefully something that we can use to get financial support to continue doing what we're doing. But if you stick around long enough, you'll probably get the story through the stream. But the goal would be once all the building and the story is done, you could more or less kind of follow the story through the world, following the roads, signs, and stuff that would be posted. So when the book opens in Overmorrow, you get to kind of walk around and experience it. So are we full? We are. Oh, and thank you for the like as well. Appreciate it. I need to find a better way to. I have a Twitch plugin on OBS, and I see likes initially, but then follows stick around. But I have a TikTok monitoring up, and when I glance at that, I can see there's more activity. Apologies if I miss anything, but I do appreciate all the likes and follows. I hope everyone is enjoying the slower story-backed builds. Let's get out of here. No, close enough. Quagmire. Let's go drop off some stuff. Have some stuff in our guests. Dirt, stone, we need all of those things. Okay. Is that everything? Flesh. Zombie meat. Okay. Let's get back at it. We're focusing on the stone now because we need a lot of stone for Haven's End, so our project in the Nether. It's a 1,000 by 1,000 under city. Laying the slabs down now, probably 800,000 slabs down, give or take. So we're getting close to done on the slab side, and from there we'll clear out the netherrack above, and then we'll start adding buildings. Let's go through here and try to gather some of them. Okay. A little bit more back and forth. I think we can get down to 57 by the end of the stream. We're 45 minutes or so in. I'm going to do at least another 45 minutes. We've already made a pretty good amount of progress. Our pickaxe looks like it's holding up. And we still have our potion pickaxe. So we can get cobblestone. Touch. I need some food. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the light. Steven. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. And any Minecraft projects yourself or any games you've been playing lately? And if anyone else has, well, if anyone else in the stream, whether you've liked or followed or not, feel free to chime in as well. Alrighty. Drop some stuff off of. We have to keep. We should probably do this every time we come back, just so that we don't have to run back without collecting or doing anything. Make more use out of. So drop that. Okay. Okay. All right, let's grab a carrot and then we'll head over. All right, we'll just do some up and downs, and every time we come back this way, we'll drop off stuff. That way we don't fill our inventory and then leave a lot of stuff hanging and just, not that it's the end of the world, but why waste materials? Woodstone's coming down as well, so that'll work out. So we can go down, come back up, drop off the materials, take a nap, and go again. So yeah, now we can drop back up. Progress. If we do 3 layers a day, then and then do a bonus one. That means every 3 days we can do roughly 10 layers. If we're at 60, that means 3 days gets us to 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 0. So that would be 15 days, about a month. That would work. That's not too bad, I guess. Well, we also have to do the other side, so if we can stick to that math, then it's probably going to be close to 2 months. So it'll be probably sometime in September. Get everything done. I mean, we could always bring over some TNT to help speed things up, but that has its own challenge. Come back. We can do that. Okay. Let's get some sleep. Bring daylight back. And there's audio. Which is going so. Let's check it out in a second. We have had issues with Okay, so I think it's just a matter um, of our earbud dying. So we're gonna rely on the chat. So hopefully you can see me talking, and if you can't hear me, I'll say something. If you can't hear me, then we're good. All right, get back at it. Yeah, it takes long. We've been working on it for 2-3 months now, so another 2-3 months. So it's a decently sized project. Just mining it by hand. And we could put some haste beacons, and maybe we get a little bit, but the whole project maybe we save, and it's pretty instant anyway with the tools that we have. Particularly when we go down the line, like by the time we get to the next one, we're there. So we're mining as fast as we can walk. Not, haste might help a little bit, but it's close enough to insta mine that we don't know. Get rid of some of this here. Okay. We have a lot of gravel. Deal with that later. Okay. Good progress. We do have vibrant visuals on. And I like it except for like the dirt here, and you can see the diorite. Little things like that, I think could use a little tweaking, or tweaking in the sense of giving players control of how much they want. Because while that uh, saturation isn't for me, other people might like it. And I'm all for more sand in the box. Let's grab some dirt. And there we go. Let's go back to silk touch. And grab a few things over here. Nope. So that means we need to drop off stuff. So run as fast as we can, drop off stuff, come back and do this. Yeah, let's add some of this next time too. I guess we're kind of doing that when we these up and downs on this side. Here. And diorite, dirt, stone. Stone, stone, stone. Here we can drop off all of this other stuff. And get back to it. Let's get out the dirt here and then take this down. Level things off. Let's clean things up because we'll get everything down to the level that we need. And then reducing our let's maybe cut through here. I think we can get down to, we'll set the goal of 57 and that's where we'll call our stream. We still have half an hour to go, so we probably won't get quite there, but I don't think it will be too much more. And then we can work on some of our other projects. 18 is coming along. We have 2 scenes. I like the state that they're in. And then from our initial outline, I think we had 7 scenes, and we'll try to condense that into 1 scene, or at least try to trap off 2 scenes, like condense them. So that we'll have 3 and 5 scenes each. And yeah, move on to 19 and then 20, and then we'll be halfway through. And then we'll keep pushing until we get to 4. And we'll start the writing process. Which hopefully, with the way that we're trying to lay out the outline, better, at least quicker. And when that is out, we'll put links to that, and the world download is already on GitLab, but we'll make the journal more prominent once we have a few more entries in that as well. And all of that will be on, you can find all of that on Entry. If you do exclamation social on TikTok and links on Twitch, you'll get links to Linktree, which is just Linktree/Mindtree. And we don't have it set up on TikTok or YouTube. Or no, we don't have it set up on Twitch or YouTube yet. I don't know if we set it up on YouTube. but we did try setting up the TTS on Tickfinity for TikTok. So if you do exclamation TTS space and then message, you should read it as long as you're a follower. Eventually, we'll probably change that to points, but while we're kind of the testing phases, we'll leave it open to followers. And if it works well, we'll look at streamer bot and things like that for adding it to Twitch and whatnot as well. Okay, so let's go. Let's add some torches down. Let's make it too dark on stream. I'll put the spawning and hello. If I can get them to fall in the hole, they blow out more of the stone, and then we can get the left. On the surface, it's not as effective. Ooh. Oh, did I lose this shulker? Right. If I lose the shulker, it doesn't matter. Let's put this here. Do we have any? We have some chest, okay. And then in here we can put in some other stuff that we don't need, and that should let us pick up our other shulkers. We're gonna drop stuff off here. Oops, well, that's fine. We need it all full anyway, so let's just drop off the stuff. So that's good. On there, okay. Now where we see them spawn is where we're gonna. So out here, see some stuff here. Welcome back, Art Motion. Let's put some torches up here. Oops. I need something up there and here. That should more or less keep us spawning, keep our spawning down, is what I'm trying to say. How's this looking? Put something up there. So now we have any wood? So we need to get some wood to make some torches with. That. All right. What hit us? Wait, was that an Enderman? Or was it something else that hit us? It ran away. Hello, fish. Welcome back. It's a quick bike ride. We don't need arrows and stuff. So let's that off. So that's 8. Now we can make some more torches so we can spawn proof this area a little bit more. What is that bird or is that? That's the one thing I like the look of the vibrant visuals. But yeah, you can see, okay, so it is water. So it's hard to tell sometimes. I see some creepers here. I guess there's not really vehicles in Minecraft. I think a bike would be interesting. Although I guess they're trying to do mobs versus other things. But you have mine carts, so there's some precedence, I guess, for other vehicles. Yeah, I haven't gone bike riding much. Oh, Bowser's on fire. Make a stricter fire protection. Yeah, I haven't gone biking. But there's some interesting bikes out there. Probably want to get one of the gearless or the chainless ones. Or there's some interesting ones that have non-traditional tires, so it has tubes, but they're perpendicular to the tire instead of parallel. I'm curious how some of those would work. Open ash. Also, not a lot of places to ride. I mean, there's some small parks, but not like I used to have. What is that? 2,000. Thank you everyone for the likes and support. Oh yeah, I think we set a light goal of 10,000 in this stream. I don't think we've hit that yet. Doing a little bit of stretch goal there. Cool. It's a lake, so we want to keep this. Keep this there. Keep the border here until we're ready to take this down. Keep our lake. There. Now. So we're down to, this is 59, we've got 2 more levers to go. I think we should bring our buffers over here. They're probably going to end up having to pull out our. So a second. Not a second. By the time the stream's over. We're not going to get down to 57,000. So we'll just do a little forward and back in here until we get down to the end. This gets us down to 59. We've got 2 more levels to go and we'll hit our goal for the day. So we probably want let's see if we can swim up here. So we put, that should. Oh, we have a water there. There we go. Is there another water source over here? Okay. Now we got our water source. All right. So we need to drop off some stuff here. So drop off that. And yep. How much more we can pick up. pretty happy with the progress. Although we made pretty good progress on the other side too. It wasn't until we got lower and started having water features and caves and stuff that we had to deal with that started making it so progress might slow a little bit when we get down. Caves help with less digging, but then they add their own challenges of having to work around them. Stone, dirt, stone, stone. Everything. And drop off our gravel over here. Go back into the fray. Yeah, things look okay. And yeah, we're doing big projects because I think they'll be interesting in the end, but they're also things that take time to do. And and fun. You don't have to be fast. The goal is fun, not fast. That doesn't mean that we won't work on machines later and try to get more efficient designs and whatnot, but I don't think we're going to go for like the most efficient. Because some of that is kind of neat. Like you can get the most efficient things within the world, but if the goal is really efficiency, then you just need access to the code and make it efficient. So our goal is fun. That's from back here. Just run forward and back. Yeah, not bad. Let's go. Almost noon local time. So probably make a sandwich for lunch and then work on our other projects. But we still have a little time here because I do want to get down to 57. I feel like we're really close to that goal. Why 57? Oh, I should probably eat a few carrots. At some point, we need to get to our gold farm so we can make some golden carrots. But now, regular carrots will do. I think once we get our tunnel to our library, then we'll work on the tunnel to the gold farm. account will make it easier and less perilous to get to, and then it'll be easier for our AFK account to get there and kind of sit around and collect gold for us. Assuming that that still works. It has been a while. It's nighttime, so we're gonna have to go to sleep pretty soon here. Yep, we're going to sleep. And I think we're just gonna go to bed and come back because I don't want to have to deal with phantoms coming in eventually. We'll let nature take its course on the skeletons. And yeah. Oh, where's our... waste? Oh, not waste. That was a waste of a rocket. We don't want the andesite, just the stone. Okay. Stone and yep. Andesite, iron. Getting close. We have some to catch here. And good. Okay, let's grab this bit here and then we'll come. We don't have to let this go to waste and despawn. Pop some stuff up here while we still can. Copper we can drop off. Okay. Okay, that works. Yeah, so this is 58, so we have one more there to go. And we're still under our hour and a half original goal, so I think we're pretty good. I'm going to say 145 is probably. So let's see how close we can get to that. It's come in here because where is our there's our wall there. Let's get rid of that. That's the wall. Let's do this. I think this does it. So we'll line down here. back. The air printer on this side. Oh yeah, we need to do our semi-time-lapse video too, so maybe we'll quit today and work on that too. Pretty full. We are. Here. And andesite. Okay. This is the level we wanted to get down to, so we're doing pretty good progress here. So let's cut through this. And that will get us a nice clean wall on the side, and we'll rough it up later. Cut here so that we can turn it down into sections, kind of gridify it, and that will let us. That. Okay, so let's go quick and come back. All right, so we're at the 1:30. We're guessing 15 minutes more, so let's see how close we can get to that goal. Yeah. Connect here. And we'll do this. Run up and down for 15 or so minutes and see where we are, and then see how much more time we need to do, because I do want to get to the step. We're in the good on our silk touch, so we're going to it will be interesting to have pigs running around and this back piece here, since it's a small piece, and then focus on the bigger piece next. Like that. And we will have to fly back to Overmorrow afterwards. this here. I think we can do it. I think we can make Y57 in 35 next minutes. I think it's doable. We might have to forget about a few pieces of dirt and gravel. I think it's doable. We're gonna have to put up some torches here soon. And so often pick this up. We don't want to put torches down that we have to dig up. It's not yet. Eventually we'll do that, but so all right, that one's full. So how about this one? Is that gravel? Okay. I've got a pretty good amount there. Oh, this will. That's a yes, because we can drop that off at our bed, our blast furnace. We'll go down here and then we'll fly to bed and then take care of things. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, this will drop off here. I guess we could do that here. We could I'll just do this. We'll put another chest here. We'll just put the copper in there. Copper and coal, because we need those. This is one of our other chests that we're filling up with stone and diorite, so put those in there. And this other chest over here. And good, good. Yeah, up here we have to do a few more, but in the back half here we're really close, so this is this. Okay, so we'll do that. to go down one more level here. So that takes us down to 57 here. So that does that. Okay, perfect. Come in, I love puppy. How's it going? I think we might have spoke too soon. I think we'll get really close in the next, well, 6 minutes. That'll be the 15 minutes extra that we had allocated. Oh, is our mic working? Is our mics? Oh, good, good, good. Our monitor, our earbud monitors are out. Batteries died, so trying to keep an eye on the mixer periodically to make sure that at least that's going. So one more pass, well, one down, one up. Gotta get this section down to 57. And we can focus on the front half. It shouldn't be too big. And we'll call it. So let's grab our shovel and get out all of the gravel and dirt that we can see up here. This is okay. This, oh, that's sunlight. Oops. If this works, just down and up, get it done. Get this side done. Get some of this granite and diorite out. And when we come back, we don't have to worry about them taking up inventory slots because we'll have them tracked off. Probably need to drop some stuff off. Do that. Okay. Here's just a little bit more space. And we can cut through here. Should hit the other side. Okay, so that works there. Now we need to cut through here. Got our shovel. Then back to our fortune pickaxe. Carve things away from the wall a little bit. Yeah. That's done. Okay, so now we're in the back stretch. We just hit our 45 minutes, so yeah, we're probably gonna get closer to 2 hours. Probably need another 15 minutes. Do it this way, we'll get closer and closer to the front. We work our way from the back like this. Go back and forth, and eventually we'll get there. Oh, the diorite we can now. Okay. I think we're pretty close to full, so we need to drop some stuff off and come back, but it won't be too much longer. So that's full there. Oh, there. Can't put it in there. Can't put it in there. So let's get back at it. Okay. Oh, much bigger radius there by putting the creeper in the hole versus letting it explode on the surface. We're gonna need to put some arches down because we're way low. Put one over here and here. And here. Oops. Do this. We'll do top, bottom, top, bottom. And that will get us this here. I'm going to make it easy. And then we just drag it back. Oh, maybe shot us into the wall and fucked out there or something. Okay. So, yeah, we're in the front half now, so it should be pretty quick. So we do this, come up here, this is the wall. Line this way. And we'll just try to stay close to the wall so it doesn't get too dark on stream while we try to work. One block at a time. Oh, that shadow there. Okay. Can we put anything in here? Let's take that out. Take that out. Put that in there. So we're gonna have to put something in here. I'll have to clear all this out later. Like that's going to be a project in and of itself. But maybe it won't be too bad with the happy gas. I think that could actually be a decent use case. Just flying into the ravine and just uh, destroying the chest and letting all the stuff fall to the bottom. And maybe we have some combination of copper golems and allays or whatnot at the bottom. Amazing stuff. That could be a fun project. We haven't really used allays for much, but since we have so much stuff here, hopefully their range would be big enough that they could do it. And the copper golems could help sort stuff. And then by the time those are all introduced, we should be far enough along that the quirks of the Iron Golem, their visuals and whatnot. Not that the visuals have much to do with that, but it would be nice to have them a little more solid and then have the gas be a little more functional. So we're making pretty good progress because we can see the wall up there. What's behind us is done, so we're just taking this pillars here down to 57. Another layer down. So we do need to go one more layer. This is 57, okay. Close. I guess we are getting a little quiet, overly focusing on. Okay. Okay. we go. A little back and forth. I guess we need to drop off some of this stuff. Yeah, so we'll get this settled down to 57. Everything is where we need it to be. Our last little bit of cobblestone and other material. Then we'll fly back to Overmorrow so we can mend our tools tonight. Yeah, do this all again. And then Friday we'll do Minecraft in the morning and Satisfactory. Okay. So we can drop that off here. So close, so close. Oh, yeah, we were off by half an hour. At least. Alright, so let's do this. Breaking through? Yeah, we're breaking through. So that's what, 3 levels? So that's not bad actually. And we just have to clean up a little bit connecting the what is it, the south wall or the north? No, south wall. Positive Z is south. Yes, that's south. So we just need to clean up. Well, that's south. That's east. So where this south connects to the east. So it shouldn't take too much longer because we just have 1 layer up here, the 2 layers below us. That's the 2 lines to do. So a back, a down and back. Once we take care of it. And yeah, that will put this side down. This segment down. Is that good? Yeah, look at that. Looks great. And then up through here. Along the wall. Cut some pieces here. This needs to be more in line with the wall. So that's good there. And then this will line this up over here. this part of the wall here? I don't know. We'll have to figure this part out later, I guess. But okay. Oh, we might cut it a little sooner because we're over 2 hours now. Ooh, yeah, we do have some other things we're working on. So we might have to finish this up tomorrow. But let's pick up the dirt here. Get as much of that as we can. So these two are full. Okay, they're full. They're full. Okay. Come over here and we'll load you up with those. You're not quite full yet. You're full. Full enough, yeah. For you. We're going back, so just take them all. Okay. Okay. We did pretty good. Oh, let's go clean up what we got over here. Yeah, we'll take down this little section here tomorrow. Okay. Got the kids. Right, and then get that out. Take some dirt with us. Put that in there. Another stack of dirt. Another stack of dirt. 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 It grabs everything. Okay, that's pretty good. Right. We'll put one in there, and now we can take another bit with us. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we'll do the clip today. But we'll just take what we have, do it as like a teaser, and if anyone wanted to watch the VODs and try to cut something that's good, interested in it. We'll just put ourselves kind of over to that. So while we're doing that, we'll thank Fish, Lolo, Eben, Motion, Purple Heart, everybody else who liked and followed on TikTok and Twitch as well. Appreciate all the support. And if you like what you see, you can check out more of what we're working on Linktree. So linktr.ee/mindtripmedia. Link for that will be on the outro screen as well. And if you really like it, you can share that out as well. Our streams, anything from Linktree that you like. Linktree will have links to our TikTok, Twitch, our YouTube. VODs are also over on YouTube. And there'll also be links for our Blue Sky and Pinterest. And Blue Sky, you can check us out there for live announcements, things like that. Any other projects we have, like Substack and whatnot, are also on Linktree, so feel free to check those out. And yeah, thank you again for all the likes and follows. We definitely want to continue doing more of this as long as everyone is in. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna drop down our shulkers. We're not gonna probably sort them just yet. We'll probably save that for tomorrow. We'll probably do some dirting tomorrow. Then we'll sort our shulkers. We'll do some dirting, and then we'll head over to. Yeah, we'll head over to. I probably won't get as many layers done tomorrow if we're doing some dirting and whatnot first. But it all needs to be done. So we're gonna just sleep and thank everyone once again for tuning in. We will see tomorrow on the journey. We'll be shooting for 10 and 11 again. Depending on how much time we mess around with getting our OBS stuff working. With that, we'll see you tomorrow.